أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
ألف لام را كتاب أحكمت آياته ثم فصلت من لدن حكيم خبير.
Translation Alif Lam Ra. This is a book, the verses of which are full of wisdom, explained in detail by the wise, the well-aware, Lord. Explanation Alif Lam Ra. Alif Lam Ra is known as a solemn verse, Ayat-e-Muqatta. 14 Arabic alphabets have been used in varied combinations in 14 solemn verses, Ayat-e-Muqatta, in the form of initials of 29 chapters of Holy Quran. Alif Lam Ra is one of them. Since Quran is Mubin, its description is clear and manifest. The meanings of all verses of Quran, including solemn verses, are surely known to its principal addressee, that is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It is also likely that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has informed the meanings of these verses to some of his Sahaba and Awliya Allah. We believe in whatever is meant by the solemn verses by Allah and His Apostle sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Since we have been commanded to read the Quran carefully and try to understand the significance of every verse of the Quran, we do ponder over these verses. And when we think, by focusing our attention towards Allah and His Apostle Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam for guidance, it comes to our mind that the solemn verses are actually the solemn titles of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam given by Allah throughout the Quran. Our understanding is based on the fact that Allah has addressed Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the Quran by specific names like Muzammil, O beloved who covers self in a coverlet, Mudassir, O beloved who covers self in a bedsheet. With this understanding, it is most likely that Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam's other names or titles have been mentioned in Quran by denoting certain initials or alphabets.
ألا تعبدوا إلا الله إنني لكم منه نذير وبشير.
Translation Declaring, worship no one but Allah. I am indeed a warner to you from Him and a bearer of good news.
وأن استغفروا ربكم ثم توبوا إليه يمتعكم متاعا حسنا إلى أجل مسمى ويؤت كل ذي فضل فضله وإن تولوا فإني أخاف عليكم عذاب يوم كبير.
Translation And that you ask your Lord for forgiveness for sins you have committed, then turn to Him sincerely. He will provide you with a good provision for a specified term and grant His grace to every meritorious person. But if you turn away, then surely I fear for you the punishment of a big day.
إلى الله مرجعكم وهو على كل شيء قدير.
Translation To Allah will be your return, and He has power over all things.
ألا إنهم يثنون صدورهم ليستخفوا منه ألا حين يستغشون ثيابهم يعلم ما يسرون وما يعلنون إنه عليم بذات الصدور.
Translation Look how they fold up their breasts in order to conceal from Allah. Even when they fully cover themselves up with their clothes, Allah knows all what they hide and all what they disclose. Indeed, He knows what is in the hearts.
وما من دابة دابة في الأرض إلا على الله رزقها ويعلم مستقرها ومستودعها كل في كتاب مبين.
Translation: And there is none that walks upon the earth whose sustenance does not depend on Allah. He knows where it shall stay and where it shall be deposited. Everything is in the manifest book.
وهو الذي خلق السماوات والأرض في 6 أيام وكان عرشه على الماء ليبلوكم أيكم أحسن عملا ولئن قلت إنكم مبعوثون من بعد الموت ليقولن الذين كفروا إن هذا إلا سحر مبين.
Translation: It is He who created the heavens and the earth in 6 days, and His throne was upon the waters, that He may test you which of you is best in conduct. Yet, if you say, you will indeed be raised up after death, the faithless will surely say, this is nothing but manifest sorcery. Explanation: The life is manifested in the shape of water in our physical world. The meaning of water in the above verse may be life, hayat. Since Allah created the entire cosmos in 6 days, 6 spans, His tajalli dominant in the creation of the cosmos was life, hayat. Allah was giving life to the cosmos. To explain this fact to human beings, Allah says that it is He who created the heavens and the earth in 6 days, and His throne was upon the waters. Allah and His Apostle Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam know best.
ولئن أخرنا عنهم العذاب إلى أمة معدودة ليقولن ما يحبسه ألا يوم يأتيهم ليس مصروفا عنهم وحاق بهم ما كانوا به يستهزئون.
Translation: If we defer their punishment for a certain time, they will say, what is keeping it back? And yet, the day it comes, they will not be able to avert it, and what they used to laugh at will envelop them.
وَلَئِنْ أَذَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ مِنَّا رَحْمَةً ثُمَّ نَزَعْنَاهَا مِنْهُ إِنَّهُ لَيَئُوسٌ كَفُورٌ.
Translation: If we let human taste some mercy from us and then take it away from him, he becomes hopeless and thankless, forgetting all our favors to him.
وَلَئِنْ أَذَقْنَاهُ نَعْمَاءَ بَعْدَ ضَرَّاءَ مَسَّتْهُ لَيَقُولَنَّ ذَهَبَ السَّيِّئَاتُ عَنِّي إِنَّهُ لَفَرِحٌ فَخُورٌ.
Translation: And if we let him taste ease and plenty after some hardship has visited him, he says, gone is all affliction from me. Surely he is prone to vain exaltation and self-glorification.
إِلَّا الَّذِينَ صَبَرُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ أُولَئِكَ لَهُم مَّغْفِرَةٌ وَأَجْرٌ كَبِيرٌ.
Translation: Except those who patiently endured and did good deeds, for them is forgiveness and a great reward.
فَلَعَلَّكَ تَارِكٌ بَعْضَ مَا يُوحَىٰ إِلَيْكَ وَضَائِقٌ بِهِ صَدْرُكَ أَن يَقُولُوا لَوْلَا أُنزِلَ عَلَيْهِ كَنزٌ أَوْ جَاءَ مَعَهُ مَلَكٌ إِنَّمَا أَنتَ نَذِيرٌ وَاللَّهُ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ وَكِيلٌ.
Translation: Surely you will not forsake part of what is divinely revealed to you and be disheartened because they say, why has not a treasure been sent down along with him? Or an angel should have come with him. You, Prophet ﷺ, are indeed a herald of warning, and Allah is the guardian over all things.
أم يقولون افتراه قل فأتوا بعشر سور مثله مفتريات وادعوا من استطعتم من دون الله إن كنتم صادقين.
Translation: Do they say of the Prophet ﷺ, he has forged the Quran? Say, then bring 10 surahs like it and call anyone except Allah to help you if what you say is true. Explanation: Allah has challenged the entire humanity and jinns many a time in Quran that if they doubt in Quran, they should bring 10 surahs like that of Quran. At another place in Quran, the challenge is reduced to 1 surah. It is in Quran, if you doubt in this Quran which has been sent down on our chosen servant, Apostle Muhammad ﷺ, then bring a chapter like it and call all your helpers other than Allah if you are truthful. Al-Baqarah 23. Since the word of Allah and the word of His creature cannot be equated, this challenge remains unfulfilled and will remain so till the day of resurrection. It is consensus of all Islamic scholars that Quran is a miracle bestowed on Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, a like of which cannot be produced by any human or jinn. The inimitability of Quran or the exception of Quran has been a subject of discussion among Islamic scholars for a long time. Some viewpoints in this context are given below. First, some earlier people thought that Allah incapacitated competent people or turned them away from taking up the challenge of imitating Quran. This hypothesis was wrong. If you accept this hypothesis, then Quran does not remain a miracle. Rather, Allah incapacitating the people to write a book like that of Quran becomes a miracle. It is in Quran, say, O Prophet ﷺ, if the mankind and the jinns were together to produce the like of this Quran, they could not produce the like thereof, even if they helped one another. Al-Isra 88. The above verse confirms that since Quran is the word of Allah, a like of it cannot be produced by a human being or creature. The suspicion of disbelievers that the Prophet ﷺ might have authored it has been condemned by Allah. It is in Quran. Or do they say he, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, has made it up? Rather, they do not believe. Then let them produce a statement like it if they are truthful. At-Tur 33-34. The Arabs of Prophet ﷺ's time acknowledged the superiority of the speech of Quran. The smallest surah in Quran is Al-Kawthar, that consists of 3 small verses. In the past 1450 years, no one has been able to bring a like of it. After seeing the surah, a prominent Arabic poet of Quraysh during Prophet ﷺ's time wrote, "This is not from the speech of a servant." Second, some people thought that the choice and arrangement of the words of Quran makes it exceptional. Scholars like A. Abdul Khahir al-Jurjani, d. 1078 CE, in his Dalail al-Ijaz, B. Fakhr ad-Din al-Razi, d. 1209, in his book Nihayat al-Ijaz fi Dirayat al-Ijaz, and C. Al-Zamakhshari, d. 1144 CE, in his Tafsir al-Kashaf, have explained this uniqueness in detail. Third, later scholars upheld the rhetorical superiority of Quran, but considered that the contents of the Quran are also a miracle. We have briefly discussed the miraculous nature of Quran in A. Style, B. Literature, C. Content, and D. Effect. Quran comes out glaringly clear in terms of eloquence and rhetoric upon literate people, Arabs or non-Arabs alike. What praise can be uttered about the comprehensiveness of eloquence and rhetoric of the noble Ahadith, the utterance of which is connected with Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, whose behest is, the Prophet ﷺ said, I have been given the comprehensiveness of speech. My eloquence is unparalleled among Arabs and non-Arabs. Abi Shayba and Abu Ya'la. In spite of that, Quran is different altogether. Its style is distinct from the style of Ahadith. Thus, it is clear that Quran is not the speech of the Apostle ﷺ. It is in Quran, O Prophet ﷺ, you did not recite before it, Quran, any scripture, nor did you inscribe one with your right hand. Otherwise, the falsifiers would have doubt. Al-Ankabut 48. Quran's literature. As a literary monument, the Quran stands unique. It has neither forerunners nor successors. The Arabic language and speech is divided into two branches. First, rhymed poetry, and second, prose. We will not go into details here, but the challenge of Quran is to produce a piece of work that does not fall into all the branches of Arabic poetry and prose. And it should also contain comprehensive meaning and rhetoric. The Arabs could not bring even 3 verses like that of Quran. They realized that Quran's form does not fit in any of the Arabic literature categories. During the early period of Prophet ﷺ's declaration of prophethood, a prominent person from Quraysh, Al-Qama bin Abdul Munaf, is reported to have addressed the leaders of Quraysh in Makkah in the following words: O Quraysh, a new calamity has befallen upon you. When Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was young, he was the most liked among you, most truthful in speech and most trustworthy, until when you saw grey hairs on his temple and he brought you his message, you said that he was a sorcerer, but he is not, for we have seen such people and their spittings and their knots. You said he was a diviner, but we have seen such people and their behavior, and we have heard their rhymes. You said he is a soothsayer, but he is not a soothsayer, for we have heard their rhymes. You said he was a poet, but he is not a poet, for we have heard all kinds of poetry. You said he was possessed, but he is not, for we have seen the possessed, and he shows no signs of their gasping and whispering and delirium. O people of Quraysh, look at your affairs, realize the intensity and truthfulness of this new message. By God, a very serious thing has been sent down upon you. Quran's content. It is evident that human beings neither have knowledge of the past nor of future. A person knows only the thing which is in front of their eyes. It means his knowledge is limited to his observations. At most, he contemplates with his observation and tries to deduce things. Tidings of the unknown is not the work of the material man. Until Allah's help is not there in between, this cannot be accomplished. There are details of these happenings in Quran about which the entire family of the Prophet ﷺ was unaware, like Adam a.s., Hawa a.s., and Satan's episode, the incident of Habil and Qabil, the happening of Ibrahim a.s., Ismail a.s., Lut a.s., Isa a.s., Yaqub a.s., Yusuf a.s., episodes of Saleh a.s., and the nation of Samud, the happenings of Shuaib a.s., and the people of Madain and Aika, Dawood a.s. and Sulaiman a.s. and Musa a.s., Harun a.s., Pharaoh, Haman, and the descendants of Israel, and Harun's affairs, Zulqarnain, the people of Saba, Azhab al-Akhdud, Azhab al-Kahf, Azhab al-Raqim, and Azhab Rus. All their incidents have been mentioned in the Quran that were recognized by the adversaries in the Prophet ﷺ's time. It is in Quran, but Quran is a confirmation of what was before it and a detailed explanation of the earlier scripture about which there is no doubt from the Lord of the worlds. Yunus 37. There are 4 tellings in Quran which till now continuously proves to be true and correct. A few of these are given below. A. It is in Quran. Soon their multitude will be put to fight and they will show their backs, run away. Al-Qamar 45. This was the foretelling of the people of Badr, in which the Qurayshi pagans lost and ran away. This foretelling was fulfilled by Allah. B. It is in Quran. O Prophet ﷺ, tell the rural Arabs who were left out at the journey of Hudaybiyah that you will be called in confrontation against the formidable fighters, Romans and Persians, and you will be fighting with them till they become Muslims. Al-Fatah 16. The wars with Romans and Persians were fought during the caliphate of Hadrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radiyallahu ta'ala anhu and Hadrat Umar Farooq radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. This was the glad tiding of the caliphate of Abu Bakr Siddiq radiyallahu ta'ala anhu and Umar radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. C. It is in Quran. Undoubtedly, Allah had shown His Apostle sallallahu alaihi wasallam a true dream that by Allah's will, you Muslims will enter Masjid al-Haram, Kaabatullah, without fear and peril in all composure, and in there some of you will have your heads shaven and some will have your hairs cut. Al-Fath 27. This was the foretelling about the victory of Makkah which Allah fulfilled. Quran's effect. Before Prophet Muhammad ﷺ's migration to Medina, the chief of Medina, Asad bin Zirara, went out of his house fully armed with an ulterior motive of exiling Musab bin Umair radiallahu ta'ala anhu, who was sent by the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam to preach in Medina, but the voice of someone reciting the verses of the Quran fell on his ears. The effect of these verses was so great that he embraced Islam at the hand of Musab bin Umair radiallahu ta'ala anhu, the very person he wanted to exile. Khalid bin Aqba, who, while passing by, heard the verses of Quran being recited, he was mesmerized and said, "By Allah, there is a strange sweetness in it. There is a strange freshness. Its roots are saturated with water and its branches are overladen with fruits. Man cannot converse like this." Utbah was an eminent leader of Quraysh infidels. When Prophet ﷺ recited Quran, he placed both his hands on the ground and started swaying to and fro, weeping. When Walid heard Quran, he said, "In it there is freshness and sweetness." There are many instances when people accepted Islam just from listening to the verses. The effects of Quranic verses are varied. They are also useful in answering of the objectives or wishes and prevention of disease and warding off of evil touch. Many books have been written by Islamic scholars in this regard. The book like Shamsul Ma'arif by Buni and Muraqqa Kalimi of Kalimullah Jahanabadi, etc. are important in this context. In the invocations mentioned in these books, the supreme and the most effective invocations are invocation from the verses of Quran.
فإن لم يستجيبوا لكم فاعلموا أنما أنزل بعلم الله وأن لا إله إلا هو فهل أنتم مسلمون.
Translation. So, O Muslims, if they are unable to reply to this challenge of yours, then know well that it is sent down only with the knowledge of Allah, and that except Him there is no real God. So, will you now accept?
من كان يريد الحياة الدنيا وزينتها نوف إليهم أعمالهم فيها وهم فيها لا يبخسون.
Translation. Whoever desires the life of this world and its comforts, we shall give them the full reward for their deeds in itself and not make any reduction in it.
أولئك الذين ليس لهم في الآخرة إلا النار وحبط ما صنعوا فيها وباطل ما كانوا يعملون.
Translation. It is they for whom there is nothing in the hereafter but the fire. All that they produce in it, this world, has come to nothing, and all that they were doing is vain. Explanation. The above verses are important to know the fact behind the luxurious lives of those who spend their lives in the pursuit of comforts in this world. Whatever they pursue, they are provided for. A person who is in pursuit of his and his family's welfare in this world as well as in hereafter will be provided as per his efforts. Thus, it is important that we should strive for providing a decent life to our children and other dependents by educating ourselves in such a way that we can ensure a good living for ourselves and others. At the same time, we should not ignore the commandments of Allah and His Apostle ﷺ and lead our life as an honest Muslim to ensure our salvation and rewards in hereafter.
أفمن كان على بينة من ربه ويتلوه شاهد منه ومن قبله كتاب موسى إماما ورحمة أولئك يؤمنون به ومن يكفر به من الأحزاب فالنار موعده فلا تك في مرية منه إنه الحق من ربك ولكن أكثر الناس لا يؤمنون.
Translation. So, how can you compare others with the one who stands on a clear evidence from his Lord, the Quran, and is supported by a witness guided by him? And there was revealed before it the book of Musa alayhi salam, confirming it as a guide and mercy? Those who make and understand the comparison believe in it, the Quran, while whoever from the diverse parties disbelieves in it, the fire will be their promised place. And so you should not have the least doubt of it, the Quran. Surely it is the truth from your Lord, though most of the people do not believe.
ومن أظلم ممن افترى على الله كذبا أولئك يعرضون على ربهم ويقول الأشهاد هؤلاء الذين كذبوا على ربهم ألا لعنة الله على الظالمين.
Translation: And who is more unjust than the one who fabricates a lie against Allah? They will be presented before their Lord, and the witnesses, the prophets, will say, These are they who lied concerning their Lord. The curse of Allah be upon the unjust.
الذين يصدون عن سبيل الله ويبغونها عوجا وهم بالآخرة هم كافرون.
Translation: Those who keep the people away from the path of Allah and seek to paint it as crooked, they are those who disbelieve in the hereafter.
أولئك لم يكونوا معجزين في الأرض وما كان لهم من دون الله من أولياء يضاعف لهم العذاب ما كانوا يستطيعون السمع وما كانوا يبصرون.
Translation: They will not be able to escape in the earth, nor do they have any protecting friends apart from Allah. They will have punishment upon punishment, repeated punishment, for they could neither hear nor see.
أولئك الذين خسروا أنفسهم وضل عنهم ما كانوا يفترون.
Translation: They are those who exceeded themselves, and the gods they invented abandoned them.
لا جرم أنهم في الآخرة هم الأخسرون.
Translation: Without doubt, in the hereafter, they will be the greatest losers.
إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وأخبتوا إلى ربهم أولئك أصحاب الجنة هم فيها خالدون.
Translation: Indeed, those who have faith and do righteous deeds and are humble before their Lord, they shall be the inhabitants of paradise, and they shall remain in it forever.
مثل الفريقين كالأعمى والأصم والبصير والسميع هل يستويان مثلا أفلا تذكرون.
Translation: The example of these two groups is that of a man who is deaf and blind, and the other who can hear and see. Can they be equal? Why do you not reflect?
ولقد أرسلنا نوحا إلى قومه إني لكم نذير مبين.
Translation: We sent Nuh alayhi salam to his people, and he said, I give you a clear warning. Explanation: The stories of the prophets are repeated again and again in Quran to warn people of the consequences of rejecting the signs of Allah. The story of Prophet Nuh alayhi salam is described here to serve as a warning to those who persistently rejected the message of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So far, arguments were presented to them to identify their misdeeds and warn them about the consequences. From here, examples of the people of Nuh alayhi salam and other prophets are given to let them remind what happened to them for rejecting Allah's signs.
ألا تعبدوا إلا الله إني أخاف عليكم عذاب يوم أليم.
Translation: Worship none but Allah. Indeed, I fear for you the punishment of a painful day.
فقال الملأ الذين كفروا من قومه ما نراك إلا بشرا مثلنا وما نراك اتبعك إلا الذين هم أراذلنا بادي الرأي وما نراك اتبعك إلا الذين هم أراذلنا بادي الرأي وما نرى لكم علينا من فضل بل نظنكم كاذبين.
Translation: The leaders of the people who were unbelievers replied, We see that you are but a man like us, and see that none among us follows you but the meanest and immature of judgment, and do not see any excellence in you above us. In fact, we think you are a liar.
قال يا قوم أرأيتم إن كنت على بينة من ربي وآتاني رحمة من عنده فعميت عليكم أنلزمكموها وأنتم لها كارهون.
Translation: He said, O my people, think, if I have a clear proof from my Lord, and He has bestowed on me His grace, though unknown to you, so I cannot force the mercy of your Lord upon you when you are averse towards it.
ويا قوم لا أسألكم عليه مالا إن أجري إلا على الله وما أنا بطارد الذين آمنوا إنهم ملاقو ربهم ولكني أراكم قوما تجهلون.
Translation: O my people, I do not demand for it any wealth from you. My reward is with Allah, and I will not drive those poor believers away who believe. They have also to meet their Lord, but I see you are an ignorant people.
ويا قوم من ينصرني من الله إن طردتهم أفلا تذكرون.
Translation: O my people, who will save me from Allah if I drive them away? Do you not understand?
ولا أقول لكم عندي خزائن الله ولا أعلم الغيب ولا أقول إني ملك ولا أقول للذين تزدري أعينكم لن يؤتيهم الله خيرا الله أعلم بما في أنفسهم إني إذا لمن الظالمين.
Translation: I say not that I have seen the treasures of Allah or that I possess the knowledge of the unseen. I do not claim myself to be an angel, nor can I say that Allah will not bestow any good on those who disdain. For Allah is aware of what is in their hearts. If I say this, I will surely be unjust.
قالوا يا نوح قد جادلتنا فأكثرت جدالنا فأتنا بما تعدنا إن كنت من الصادقين.
Translation: They said, O Nuh alayhi salam, you have argued with us and have prolonged your arguments. So stop arguing with us, and if you are telling the truth, bring upon us what you have been threatening us with.
قال إنما يأتيكم به الله إن شاء وما أنتم بمعجزين.
Translation. He said, Allah will surely bring that upon you if He wills, and you will not be able to escape.
ولا ينفعكم نصحي إن أردت أن أنصح لكم إن كان الله يريد أن يغويكم هو ربكم وإليه ترجعون.
Translation. Even if I wish to advise you aright, my counsel will not profit you if Allah intends that you go astray, for He is your Lord, and to Him you will return.
أم يقولون افتراه قل إن افتريته فعلي إجرامي وأنا بريء مما تجرمون.
Translation. Do they say you have fabricated it? Tell them, if I have fabricated it, then mine is the consequence, but I am not concerned with your sins.
وأوحي إلى نوح أنه لن يؤمن من قومك إلا من قد آمن فلا تبتئس بما كانوا يفعلون.
Translation. And it was divinely revealed to Nuh alayhi salam that none of your people will become Muslims except those who have already accepted faith. Therefore, do not grieve at what they do.
واصنعي الفلك بأعيننا ووحينا ولا تخاطبني في الذين ظلموا إنهم مغرقون.
Translation. Build an ark under our direction and as per our instructions, and do not plead for those who have been wicked, for they shall certainly be drowned.
ويصنع الفلك وكلما مر عليه ملأ من قومه سخروا منه قال إن تسخروا منا فإنا نسخر منكم كما تسخرون.
Translation. So he built the ark, and when ringleaders among his people passed by him, they mocked at him. He said to them, though you laugh at us now, we shall laugh at you later as you are laughing at us.
فسوف تعلمون من يأتيه عذاب يخزيه ويحل عليه عذاب مقيم.
Translation. So now you will come to know upon whom comes the punishment that disgraces him in this world, and upon whom descends the permanent punishment in hereafter.
حتى إذا جاء أمرنا وفارت النور قل نحمل فيها من كل زوجين اثنين وأهلك قل نحمل فيها من كل زوجين اثنين وأهلك إلا من سبق عليه القول وما آمن معه إلا قليل.
Translation. When our command was issued and the waters gushed forth from the source, we said, take into the ark a pair of every species, and members of your family other than those against whom the sentence has already been passed, and those who come to believe, but only a few believed in him. Explanation. It looks from the above verse that when the command of Allah came, the water started gushing from a specific oven, at-tanur, or maybe from many springs from the earth followed by heavy rains. Thus the entire planet earth was covered with water. It is in Quran, then we opened the gates of the skies with rain pouring down, and caused the earth to burst into springs, and the waters met for a matter already predestined. Al-Qamar 11-12. Thus everyone who disbelieved drowned. The generations that came after Prophet Nuh alayhi salam were the descendants of the people rescued by Nuh alayhi salam in his ark. It is in Quran, O descendants of those we carried in the ark with Nuh alayhi salam. Al-Isra 3. It is in Quran, those were the ones upon whom Allah bestowed favor from among the prophets of the descendants of Adam alayhi salam and of those we carried in the ship with Nuh alayhi salam, and if the descendants of Ibrahim alayhi salam and Israel alayhi salam, and of those whom we guided and chose. When the verses of the Most Merciful were recited to them, they fell in prostration and weeping. Maryam 58.
وقال اركبوا فيها بسم الله مجريها ومرساها إن ربي لغفور رحيم.
Translation. And he said to everyone, board in the ark. In the name of Allah is its movement and its stopping. Indeed, my Lord is all forgiving, most merciful.
وهي تجري بهم في موج كالجبال ونادى نوح ابنه وكان في معزل يا بني اركب معنا ولا تكن مع الكافرين.
Translation. So the ark floated with them amid waves like mountains, and Nuh alayhi salam cried out to a son of his who was standing apart, embark with us, my son, and do not be with the unbelievers.
قال سآوي إلى جبل يعصمني من الماء قال لا عاصم اليوم من أمر الله إلا من رحم وحال بينهما الموج فكان من المغرقين.
Translation. He said, I shall go up on the mountain and it will save me from the water. Nuh alayhi salam said, today there is none who can save from the punishment of Allah except upon whom He has mercy. And a wave came in between them and he perished with the ones who drowned.
وقيل يا أرض ابلعي ماءك ويا سماء أقلعي وغيض الماء وقضي الأمر واستوت على الجودي وقيل بعدا للقوم الظالمين.
Translation. Then it was said, O earth, swallow back your water, and O sky, desist, stop raining, and the waters subsided, and the decree was accomplished. The ark came to rest on Judai, Mount Ararat, and it was said, away with the cursed people.
ونادى نوح ربه فقال رب إن ابني من أهلي وإن وعدك الحق وأنت أحكم الحاكمين.
Translation. And Nuh alayhi salam supplicated to his Lord and said, my Lord, indeed my son is also of my family, and surely your promise is true, and you are the greatest ruler of all.
قال يا نوح إنه ليس من أهلك إنه عمل غير صالح فلا تسألني ما ليس لك به علم إني أعظك أن تكون من الجاهلين.
Translation. He said, O Nuh alayhi salam, he is not of your family. His deeds are most improper. Therefore, do not ask me a thing of which you do not have knowledge. I advise you not to be unwise.
قال رب إني أعوذ بك أن أسألك ما ليس لي به علم وإلا تغفر لي وترحمني أكن من الخاسرين.
Translation. Nuh alayhi salam said, O my Lord, I seek refuge in you, lest I should ask of you what I have no knowledge of, and unless you forgive me and have mercy on me, I will indeed be among the losers. Explanation. It is not just Prophet Nuh alayhi salam's son. His wife was also drowned along with others. It is in Quran. Allah presents an example of those who disbelieve. The wife of Nuh alayhi salam and the wife of Lut alayhi salam. They were under two of our righteous servants but betrayed them. So those prophets did not avail them from Allah. And it was said, enter the fire with those who enter. At-Tahrim 10.
قيل يا نوح اهبط بسلام منا وبركات عليك وعلى ممن معك وأمم سنمتعهم ثم يمسهم منا عذاب أليم.
Translation. It was said, O Nuh alayhi salam, disembark in safety from us and blessings upon you and upon nations descending from those with you. For some other nations of them we will grant enjoyment, and if they get involved in wrongdoings, there will touch them from us a painful punishment.
تلك من أنباء الغيب نوحيها إليك ما كنت تعلمها أنت ولا قومك من قبل هذا فاصبر إن العاقبة للمتقين.
Translation. This is news of the unknown we reveal to you, which neither you nor your people knew before. So, O Prophet ﷺ, endure with patience. The future is for those who keep away from evil and follow the straight path. Explanation. The accounts of earlier prophets have been provided in Quran at numerous places, and every time these are meant to caution people that if they repeat the actions of the past, people in denying the signs of Allah and getting involved in excessive evil, they will meet with the same fate as earlier people.
صدق الله العلي العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم.